بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب يا أرحم الراحمين. الله أكبر. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم أهل الكبرياء والعظمة وأهل الجود والجبروت وأهل العفو والرحمة وأهل التقوى والمغفرة، أسألك بحق هذا اليوم الذي جعلته للمسلمين عيدا ولمحمد صلى الله عليه وآله ذخرا وشرفا وكرامة ومزيدا، أن تصلي على محمد وآل محمد، وأن تدخلني في كل خير أدخلت فيه محمدا وآل محمد، وأن تخرجني من كل سوء أخرجت منه محمدا وآل محمد. اللهم إني أسألك خير ما سألك به عبادك الصالحون، وأعوذ بك مما استعاذ منه عبادك المخلصون يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا أرحم الراحمين. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده، سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. رب صل على محمد وآل محمد. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. رب صل على محمد وآل محمد. سبوح قدوس رب الملائكة والروح، لا إله إلا الله حقا حقا، لا إله إلا الله إيمانا وتصديقا، لا إله إلا الله عبودية ورقا يا أرحم الراحمين. الله أكبر. بسم الله وبالله والحمد لله وخير الأسماء لله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الحمد لله كثيرا والله أكبر كبيرا وسبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا. السلام عليك يا شهر الله الأكبر ويا عيد أوليائه. السلام عليك كما وفدت علينا بالبركات وغسلت عنا دنس الخطيئات. اللهم بارك في يوم عيدنا وفطرنا واجعله من خير يوم مر علينا. اللهم إنا نتوب إليك في يوم فطرنا الذي جعلته للمؤمنين عيدا وسرورا. اللهم اجعلنا عندك من التوابين الذين أوجبت لهم محبتك وقبلت منهم مراجعة طاعتك يا أعدل العادلين. عباد الله اتقوا الله وحافظوا على حلاوة الطاعة والعبادة والعفاف والعطاء والأمانة والوفاء وقراءة القرآن. لقد غسلتم قلوبكم وأفكاركم في مياه الرحمة في شهر رمضان، ولقد زرعتم في وجودكم شجرة التقرب والتقوى. فبادروا بما حصلتم بعد شهركم هذا. هنيئا لكم فرحة الصائمين والقائمين، هنيئا لكم ضيافة الله، ضيافة النور والرحمة والمغفرة والرضوان. امروا مساجد الله بحضوركم في أعياد الجمعة وصلاتها وثقافتها، وشوقوا أولادكم بالحضور في بيوت الله، في بيوت العلم والذكر والتربية والأخلاق. اللهم صل على محمد سيدنا ونبينا كما صليت على ملائكتك المقربين وأنبيائك المرسلين وعبادك الصالحين يا مجيب يا رحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم انصر المقاومين المظلومين في كل مكان، في يمن ولبنان وبحرين وسوريا والعراق وأفغانستان وفي كل بلاد المسلمين والمستضعفين والمنكوبين. اللهم اجعل القوة في إيمانهم وقيامهم. اللهم كرمهم بالفتح والانتصار. اللهم بدل خوفهم أمنا وأوسع أرزاقهم. اللهم اخذل أعداءهم من الصهاينة وآل سعود والدواعش والصائرين الظالمين المنافقين. اللهم حرز أراضيهم وارحم شهداءهم واشف جرحاهم ومرضاهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
صلى الله على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Congratulations brothers and sisters on Eid Al-Fitr. This is celebration of a month of Salat and Siyam and submission. Ramadan is a madrasa to ta'lim wa tarbiyah, education and purification. And the goal of Ramadan was a total spiritual transformation, discipline, devotion and determination. A few lessons from this month of Ramadan. Number one, we learned that فَإِنَّ خَيْرَ الزَّادِ التَّقْوَى. If you are searching for salvation, the path for salvation is piety. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. If you are searching for mercy and love, the path is piety. اتَّقُوا اللَّهَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ. If your goal is to gain wisdom, the path is piety. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ يُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ. If the goal was to improve the culture of appreciation and gratitude, The path is piety. فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Ramadan was Rabi'ul Quran, the spring of the Holy Quran. That means that in this dark world, if we are looking for light, the path is the Holy Quran. In this world full of diseases, spiritual, deadly diseases, the medicine is the Holy Quran. If you are looking for a global guidance in this chaos and confusion, the key is the Holy Quran. If you are looking for mercy and passion in the world of misery and madness, the path is the Holy Quran. فَعَلَيْكُمْ بِالْقُرْآنِ تَمَسَّكُوا بِالْقُرْآنِ. To read it, to recite it, to learn it, to reflect on it, and to apply it to our life. Another point of Ramadan was that Ramadan was Shahrullah, the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If there is the best time to talk with Him, to trust Him, to thank Him, to know Him, to love Him, that is Shahrullah, and that was the holy month of Ramadan. Also Ramadan, in addition to Shahrullah wa Shahrul Quran, was the Shahrul Itra, the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, that وَيُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا إِنَّمَا نُطْعِمُكُمْ لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ لَا نُرِيدُ مِنْكُمْ جَزَاءً وَلَا شُكُورًا. They were hungry, they were fasting, but when the poor, the orphans came to them, they did not eat, and they shared their food with the hungry. This is the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. We learn in Ramadan, in the martyrdom of Amir al-Mu'mineen, that we need to keep our connection with both the Holy Quran and the Itra, the family of the Holy Prophet, because Aliyun ma'al Quran wal Quran ma'a Aliyin, Aliyun ma'al Haqq wal Haqq ma'a Aliyin. If you are looking for the Quran and Natiq, if you are looking for the truth, the Quran and Ali, they are together. And for those reasons, that was Shahrullah, Shahrul Quran, Shahrul Itra, Shahrul Taqwa, Shahrul Taqarrub. For all of these reasons, the Holy Prophet said, لَوْ يَعْلَمُ النَّاسُ مَا فِي رَمَضَانِ لَتَمَنَّوْا أَنْ يَكُونَ رَمَضَانَ السَّنَةَ كُلَّهَا. If people knew, if people had understanding and appreciation for the holy month of Ramadan, they would wish that every month was the month of Ramadan, month of mercy, month of forgiveness, month of freedom from fire of hell. That is the statement, من صام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا خرج من ذنوبه كيوم ولدته أمه. If someone fasted with understanding of the fast, when Ramadan is over, this person is out of his or her sins. He is as pure, as clean, as beautiful as a baby who was just born and came out of the delivery room. This is the function of the holy month of Ramadan. If the fasting was not only fasting from food, but fasting of eyes, and fasting of ears, and fasting of tongue, and fasting in the action. There are so many people that they fasted in physical form, but they did not fast from killing people, hurting people, bothering people, taking blood of the innocent, beheading people. That fast doesn't mean anything, because the Prophet said, Al-Muslimu man salima an-nasu min yadihi wa lisanih. The definition of a real Muslim is that he's not or she's not harming anyone. Everyone is safe and secure from his tongue, his expression, his actions, his intention. This is the real definition of Muslim and real definition of the holy month of Ramadan. Unfortunately, we continue to witness violence and war and terrorism and killing and insanity and madness and misery even during the holy month of Ramadan. because of the dirty politics, because of fake news, because of false propaganda, because of injustice that exists in this holy month of Ramadan. As I mentioned, look at the situation in Yemen, that how many people are suffering. Look at other places, and look at some people that in order to keep their palaces and their pleasures, they are ready to do whatever it takes to sell their dignity, to sell their integrity, to sell their soul and humanity. And one example is in Saudis and everything that's going on in that dictatorship. So shame on those terrorists and ISIS, Al-Qaeda, those people who embarrass our faith. How can someone claims to be Muslim and destroy the mosque during the month of Ramadan? How can you justify? They destroyed the Jami, the mosque in Mosul, in Ramadan, where people are praying, and still they call themselves Muslims. Shame on them, and shame on those who support them with their ideology, with their theology, with their treasure, with their money, with their media, with their military, with all the power they are supporting them. And shame on those who support those dictators and dance with the dictators and ignore their zero democracy and their oppression against their own people. So this is the duty of our Muslim community to tell the world that those criminals have nothing to do with our faith. Don't blame the Muslim community. Why is it that you bomb them and ban the innocent while you are in good shape and good pleasure with the people who are the real cause of terrorism? So we deal with that criminality over there while we have to deal with Islamophobia and hatred and ignorance and aggression and racism locally. So we are targeted by physical ISIS and psychological ISIS, while we as Muslims, before being Muslims or Christians or any other culture or tradition, as human beings, as Americans, we care for this country. And we are worried that with some of the words of our politicians, they are destroying the credibility of this country with the lies and confusion and conflict. They are destroying the independence of this country and integrity and image and interest of this country. And we as Muslim community decided to work with other communities and get together in interfaith interaction to save this country, to save this community as much as we can. Obviously, we cannot change the foreign policy of whatever they say about the Saudi Arabia. Now they are saying that even Iran is more dangerous than ISIS. Can you imagine this kind of a statement? We hear from people who are in charge, like the head of CIA and other. That is very threatening. That's very dangerous for the interests of this nation, to forget the danger of real terrorism and to blame people who believe in democracy, who believe in interaction, who believe in peace among the nations. And for that reason, the meeting that we have in Interfaith here at the Islamic House of Wisdom, inshallah, on July 6th, which is Thursday at 4 p.m., that is for all of us as Americans and human beings, as people of faith, to get together and to hear about one another's concern. What is your concern? What are your fears? What are the problems that you are dealing with? When is the time that we need to get together? What should we do to remove this ignorance and the darkness of this evilness of hatred and racism? How can we get together and how can we cooperate, put our minds together, our hearts together, our hands together, and have one agenda that helps the community and helps the country and helps the humanity? And for that reason, brothers and sisters, this is our duty, to get involved, to be engaged. I know that everybody is busy and everybody has a job to do, but Our faith, our future, our children, our country need our involvement, need some of our time, need our support. And Islamic House of Wisdom is one of the leading organizations in this country when it comes to interfaith and interaction with other community. May Allah bless your fast, your siyam, your salat, your charity. Inshallah, we are going to do some renovation in our school and add some more features to this facility here, and your support is important. My final message for those who are watching us live and for non-Muslim in particular, that we are coming from a culture of humanity, that Sa'di Hafid, the Persian poet, said almost 700 years ago that all human beings and all children of Adam are like the members of the same body. If one organ of this body hurts, all organs hurt. And if someone is not suffering, when the other humanity is suffering, this person doesn't deserve to call himself or herself a human being. This is our universal culture, universal message, and universal book, the Holy Quran. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar fasalli li rabbika wanhar inna shana'aka huwa al-abtar. Somebody gave me this announcement. I forgot to, when election comes for Muslim community, to participate in election and to have the right people who can represent us, whether in the city council or whether in the board of education or state representation. Whenever we need a political leader to lead the community, our community must attend the election and be serious about choosing the right people, right position, right places, and right time. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Kullu aam wa antum bikhair. Happy and healthy Eid al-Fitr to everyone. May Allah bless you with happiness, with health, and with protection. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.